Now, after the 2-game series against the Aces, I made a video and I said that I wanted to see two things from the Fever in these last 2 games before the playoffs. One was them being very intentional about reestablishing Alyssa Smith as a weapon, as an option. And they did so very early in the game in both games. Secondly, I wanted to see them at least explore the bench and see if they could find something there, some kind of spark that we could potentially use in one of these series, one of these games if they get tight. Mission accomplished on both.
It's huge. Just this is what we've been hoping for forever. So, it's fun to play in front of these games. Like it never you never get used to it. Just always showing up and playing in front of sold out crowds. And I mean, shout out Caitlin. Shout out Caitlin. We appreciate her for this.
8 points and 8 assists from Caitlin Clark. What was really encouraging was the fact that she was directly involved in a lot of the buckets that we've seen from Alyssa Smith the last couple of games. If they can establish that early, especially with Alyssa's ability to draw fouls and maybe get their bigs in foul trouble early in the quarter, early in the game, that could potentially be huge because getting free throws off of a field goal, that's one thing, but getting free throws because you're in a bonus and you just kind of get a touch foul, that's a whole different ball game. Congrats to Cece on that assist record too, by the way. She'll probably break it again next year. Now let's talk about the bench. Christy Wallace, 6 for 8, 3 from 4 from the 3-point line. This one right here was my favorite, but it wasn't because of her. It was all Dantes. Let's take a look at this one. All right, so Dantes catches a pass, right? She's going for basically a dribble handoff. She's going to set the screen and give it to Christy Wallace at the same time. Now, Van Loo should go over the screen, but she starts to head underneath the screen, which wouldn't be such a horrible thing because her teammates right there and could step up, in theory. However, look what Dantes does. She abandons the screen completely, gets out of there, wipes out the help defense. Van Loo goes underneath the screen that's not even there. Open three for Wallace. That was beautiful. Here we get two synchronized screens, one on ball, one off ball. We're going to see Katie Lou Samuelson. Erica Willer has been making the right play for quite a while now. 7 assists and 1 turnover. She's a great game manager. She can also throw a no-look skip pass over there to the corner, as you see, or, look the defense off and then throw it last minute. But the biggest thing for me was the timing and execution on that play. For the bench to be that in sync, that says something about the coaching. Overall, for a loss, this felt like a win. So we're gonna celebrate like it was a win. Shout out to Burger too. You'll hit the next one. Speaking of next one, on to the next one. That's Connecticut Sun, game 1 of the playoffs. Before we hear from Captain Kelsey, I do want to call out you guys, the coach. You got to call a timeout there when the player's injured. Hey teammates, you got to take an intentional foul there when Kelsey's injured. Come on now.
It'll be an experience from a standpoint I've never been a part of it. So the spectacle, the fans, that'll be new for me. And so I'll be like a kid in a candy store probably. But ultimately, I got a legacy to uphold. I got a legacy to keep. And, that's my dad. Yeah. And so my mindset and my focus is to go and, have that maintained focus for 40 minutes and compete, not for myself, but the Fever. But, ultimately, I got a lot to fight for.
I will be back to talk with you guys before the playoffs. Who knows? Maybe I'll be celebrating the playoff win and my 10,000 sub all on the same night. We'll see. Till then, catch you guys in the next video. Have a great day. Peace.